Oh, look at that. Congratulations. Oh, sure. Congratulations. Congratulations. The next award goes to the best overall goes to the a crew that I know all very well. I'm so happy that they won. I had nothing to do with the voting at all. My granddaughter Paige was actually on the vote last year. She couldn't do it this year, so she will be thrilled when she hears this. She's probably watching on YouTube. Congratulations to the Island of Misfits Toys goes to the Westchester crew. Oh, McCartney.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
She shy now, Angela? She's shy.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Westchester. The Elf Award for the most holiday spirit is deservedly claimed by the Lincoln crew for their Christmas in New York float. Christmas in New York, are they here? Come on up, folks. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Good job, guys.
Congratulations, 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 congratulations.
Are you going to sing this song while we take the
Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Great. Thank you.
Be honest, we did the
Congratulations. Our next winners are for the most entertaining performance, and they are the Merry Minion Mutineers with Santa's Sleigh Award. Come on up. I know these kids. Best sign hangers in Long Beach. Best sign hangers. Congratulations. Our next award, the City Council Award for Best Long Beach Theme, goes to the West School PTA for the Wild West 100th Anniversary Float. Come on up, West School PTA. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations.
Wish you in the middle, you
All
guys.
right. Oh, it's all good. That's fine.
Don't block it.
Don't block it. Me?
Nope, Brendan. Brendan, go. I'm sorry, my left. You're right. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Congratulations. Our next award, bringing humor and cheer, the Jet Bus wins the Fruitcake Award for their hilarious Hulk Hogan Christmas. Come on up, Fruitcake Award winners. Hulk Hogan Christmas, are they here? Not here. All right. I will accept that trophy, yes. Yes. Yeah, no, very true. Very true. The chairman of the, I'm trying to, my first meeting, I'm trying to conduct a meeting, please. The chairman of the board award for best business, Core 95, takes home Bringing Fire Fitness Float. Bringing Fire to Fitness Float. Come on up. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Congratulations. And finally, the Yule Cool Award goes to a very Jerry Christmas. A very Jerry Christmas. Oh, we know who's giving that one out. Congratulations, Baba. Before I wrap it up, congratulations, Bob. Before I wrap it up, I just wanted to read this. The Electric Light Parade is more than just a competition. It's a celebration of community, spirit, unity, and joy. It has become a wonderful tradition that brings everyone together. Families, local businesses, and community groups come out in full force, showcasing creative floats and dazzling displays that will illuminate the West Beach Street and warm our hearts. Tonight, we are not only here to present the awards, but to thank you to the collective effort of this great city of Long Beach. Just congratulations, everyone. Before, I just want to call up Jamie Lynch, please. He just has a couple of words to say. Jamie, please.
Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to thank everybody. It's a lot of work to put this hour and a half show together, but there's a lot of planning involved in it. And I just want to say thanks to the city for their collaboration on this. We're moving on to our 13th year next year, and it's going to be even better. I want to thank Rich DePalma, the police department, Rocco, if he's here, Rocco Walsh. I also want to thank the auxiliaries for always being at every event, and we appreciate that. Excellent, thank you. And to everybody up on the 5th floor, Phil, Dan, everybody, and the city council. But most of all, I want to thank two women who are behind the scenes of all this, and they don't get enough recognition, but they're near and dear to my heart, and they've been here for a while doing this with me. It's probably the longest relationship I've had besides my wife, and luckily we only see each other once a year, or work with each other once a year. So I want to thank Kerry Troy and Tracy Murray. Can you come on up here for a minute, please? You didn't invite me to your pictures. You're not getting ours. Come on, maybe the
I don't know. Get in there. Get in there.
All right, thanks, guys.
Will be placed on it every year. It's a major award.
Kerry came up with the perpetual Best Overall Award. They'll put different people's names on the side. That was last year, the year before. Oh, that's this year's, right? Yeah.
Actually, it's Westchester last year and this year.
Oh, 2 years in a row. And if you get 3 legs on the trophy, you get to keep it? Is that it? You get to take it home? All right. Thank you very much, Kerry. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Jamie.
No, I'm. She was just.
Welcome, everyone.
here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a meeting of the Council of the City of Long Beach held Tuesday, January 6th at 7 p.m. We'll have a roll call. Councilmember Johnson. Councilmember Innes. Councilmember Reinhardt.
Here.
Vice President Fiamara. President Finn.
Present.
Let the record indicate the presence of City Manager Dan Creighton and Corporation Counsel Frank DeCranis. We will now have a salute to the flag.
Jamie, you want to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Thank you. Welcome, everyone, to our first meeting of 2026. I hope you all had a good holiday season. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. We'll get right to it. Dan, with your report.
Thank you, Brendan. Good evening, and Happy New Year to everyone, and thank you for being here tonight. I want to start out by welcoming Councilman Ennis and Councilwoman Johnson, and of course welcoming back Councilman Reinhardt. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations. I very much look forward to working with you all again and getting to more accomplished this year than we did in the past few years. I think it will be a really good time. I'd also like to acknowledge John Bendo and Roy Lester and thank them for their service to this great city as council members for 8 years and 4 years respectively. While we were occasionally had our disagreements, I never questioned whether they were trying to do what they felt was best for the city. I was and I am sure of it. They both worked hard and the city owes them a debt of gratitude. Thank you to both of them. Sticking with the subject of gratitude, ADA-compliant doors were recently installed at the entrance to the Recreation Center, thanks to a generous donation by Harvey Wiesenberg. Harvey never stops giving back to the city, and we can't thank him enough. Thank you, Harvey, and congratulations on turning 92 years old on New Year's Eve. Thank you.
Wow. 92 on New Year's Eve, wow.
At 11:30 a.m. on Monday, the 19th, the city and the MLK Center will be commemorating Martin Luther King Jr. Day with our annual march and celebration. The march starts at Laurelton and West Park and concludes at the MLK Center, where the entire community is invited for a luncheon and celebration. We look forward to seeing everyone there. Also, I know it's a little early for this, but the annual Polar Bear Splash is just about a month away on Sunday, February 8th. This year, the splash will take place at 11 a.m. instead of 1:30 p.m. That's why I'm bringing it up a little early, so please plan accordingly. We're looking forward to another great day raising funds for a fantastic cause, while also giving everyone a little bit more time in their day to gear up for the Super Bowl. That being said, I would like to thank our corporation counsel, who is retiring. He has been a wealth of information for me, a great mentor and friend. I'd like to thank Frank very much for his time serving as corporation counsel. Thank you, Frank. So with that, I'd like to again congratulate the new members of the council, and thank the outgoing members, and thank our corporation counsel for a great job. And with that, I'll conclude my city manager report. Thank you, Brendan.
Thank you, Dan, and thank you for your efforts last year. I think they paid great dividends for the city. You've been a great resource for our city, and I'm grateful, and I can speak on behalf of the council. We're all grateful for what you do for the city. Thank you.
Thank you, Brendan.
I also want to echo Dan's words about Roy and John. I actually spoke with John this morning on the phone. It was two tumultuous years with those two fellas. We sparred, we jousted, we spoke, we talked, we had fun sometimes. But those guys always were looking out for the city, so I'll give them their due, and I appreciate what they did for the city. So for John Bendo and Roy Lester, thank you very much. I also will echo Dan's words about Frank and add a few of my own. After somewhere in the middle of our first year on the council, I tell you the truth, we had a very good relationship with Dennis Cohen, and I thought he was a very certainly efficient and excellent corporation counsel, but he wasn't a local, and we needed a local. We needed a local hand. We needed someone who knew Long Beach, and we were really fortunate that Frank DeCranis graciously decided to join our council, our city as a corporation council, and be the council to our city council. It was great to have him. I remember someone said they hadn't seen his resume, and I tried to suppress my laughter at that because he had been the city judge, and more importantly than that, he owned a saloon. And on top of that, he was an ADA in Nassau County. He ran a prestigious law firm right here in Long Beach, and he was a New York City detective. So this is a man with an unbelievable resume, taking it to his next endeavor, which I think is going to be probably pretty awesome. But let's hear it for Frank again. He did a great job for the city. Yeah. And what a valuable resource that for us to have. Just a wealth of knowledge and integrity. I can't say enough. Thank you. Let's get on with the meeting. What do you think, Kerry? All right.
I did.
You switched sides.
Item number 1 is a resolution confirming the reappointment of 2 members of the Zoning Board of Appeals of the City of Long Beach.
So as mentioned, this item confirms the reappointment of Rocco Morelli and Wanda Brooks to the Zoning Board of Appeals for a term of 3 years. Both members have served admirably. I worked with both of them when I was on the Zoning Board of Appeals, and I recommend they vote in affirmative. Their terms expired December 31st, so they would need to be reappointed in order to serve at their next meeting this month.
Okay, do we have questions from the council?
Just a comment, always with everybody that chooses to, that's part of the community and donates their valuable time to whatever board or commission that's here in the city should be commended. So always I want to say thank you for what you do.
One other quick comment. For those of you who are used to seeing Mike over here, he's been replaced by somebody much more handsome. I just want to add that, please. Thank you.
Would you like to comment about the matter at hand?
I think Mike nailed,
Okay.
I think Mike nailed it. Thank you.
Chris?
Yeah, I just want to echo what Mike said. I know from this job, you know, even though they tell you it's a little amount of time being on the planning or zoning board, it's time. So, can't hear me? Sorry. It's a lot of time. So thank you, Wanda and Rocco, for doing this.
Great, okay, thank you. Yeah, Rocco, did I see you this morning? Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. It's great, of course, it's great for you to return, and Wanda as well. It's great to have locals that you know and you could talk to and you could have conversations with about the important things in Long Beach. So, anybody from the, any comments from the public? All right.
I just wanted to say
Happy New Year, James.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you.
All right.
I'll be back a few times, but I just wanted to thank you
Tonight.
for tonight. Thank you for congratulations again to those that are in. Now you're in. It was a wonderful campaign. This side, that side. Of course, I was going with who I was going with, but you're in, so you represent everyone now. And I say thank you for reappointing Wanda, someone who represents the community, and also Rocco, who I know who represents the community. So it's great we have 2 people from the community that represents the community, and just wanted to thank you. Wanda means a lot to the community. She gives back a lot, so it's good to see her reappointed, and also knowing Rocco, a great dentist. So thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments from the public? Okay, great. We can close that item then?
Item number 2 is a resolution confirming the reappointment of 2 members of the Planning Board of the City of Long Beach.
Similar to the last item, this item confirms the reappointment of Andrea Gauto and Joseph Lucas to the city's planning board for a term of 3 years. Again, both members have served admirably since the start of the planning board, and I recommend a vote in the affirmative. The terms expired on December 31st, so they need to be reappointed in order to serve at their next meeting this Thursday.
Okay, we have comments or questions from the council?
Same before, I mean, thank you. Thank you for volunteering your time.
I'll just make a quick comment myself about it. The planning board obviously is very new to the city, and I think extremely important, and it's going to be a crucial thing going forward for Long Beach to have in terms of keeping this great place intact the way we like it. So, and I know you guys have already put the work in. So, congratulations on the reappointment from my perspective. Do we have any other comments? How about from the public? Yeah. All right.
Thank you. This is very dear to me. I wanted to make sure I get up while we're in the midst of reappointing and appointing. This is one of the most important boards, and some people will be lifetime, as they will make critical decisions that will affect people throughout this whole city. They will make plans that could adversely hurt a lot of people, and they can make decisions that can help a lot of people. I'll say this is, I'm here as an advocate always since 14 years old. I'm here to advocate, as I've always said, for a more inclusive Long Beach. While we celebrate recently the new leadership, some celebrate, listen, the city celebrates as we move forward. The recent inauguration and our current boards highlight a visible gap, though, in representation. A city functions best when its leadership and workforce, including the planning board, the police department, which currently has no African Americans, this board that you're doing reappointments have no African Americans. When these things reflect the diverse makeup of its residents, diversity isn't just about appearance. It's about proper preparation for the future of our city, including black voices in these spaces, prevents the poor performance that comes from blind spots in policy and community relations. I urge the council to prioritize diverse recruitment and appointments so that every resident feels truly represented. And I say that because I was here on inauguration, and I know that Bob Johnson and Tracy, I love Bob. Bob is one of the best business owners, I think, in town, I believe, as far as giving to the community. Him and his wife do so much.
And the Hispanic Society agrees with you as well.
Yeah, and a lot of people. And I say this as the new council get in, Tracy and Ennis, there's been a lot of boards, there's been a lot of appointments before you got here that don't really totally reflect the whole community, don't have a lot of African Americans. There's everybody in our city that makes our city so great, from the Bay to the ocean, from Blackkeith to Nevada. So I ask that you, as you do these appointments, that you look for everyone to be at the table, because I always say if you're not at the table, then you're on the menu. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. And so when you're looking through resumes, when you're looking, be intentional about making sure all of these boards represent all of us. Again, God bless you, and I'm continue praying that we all work together.
Thanks. Before anybody gets mad at me, and It's the Latino Civic Association. I know that. I'm sorry. I called it Hispanic Society. And I want to also say that one of the first people I wanted on the board was a black woman from this town, from this city. She did not want to serve. So you got it wrong. Okay. Okay. All right. So, any other comments from the public? All right.
Item number 3 is a resolution
No,
authorizing.
we have one more comment.
Oh,
Sorry.
apologies.
Sorry,
Moran,
Ken.
62
Hi, Judy.
Georgia Avenue.
Hi.
I agree with everything that was just previously said, but I do not agree with Johnson as being my neighbor, that I have asked the city manager to ask them to remove the 2 porta potties that I sit at my dining room table and look at all the time. If they
Excuse me, but this is
sensitive-
not,
Yeah, I know, but you're saying-
No, when
you're
you comment,
saying a
excuse
good
me,
neighbor.
just one second.
A good
When-
neighbor.
When you comment, we comment about the resolution.
diversity and
No, it's about the resolution.
Yeah.
So this is just a.
Well, this is, okay, I'm asking for you to think of
That's for
everyone
good and
in the
welfare.
city.
I mean, there's a time and place.
Everyone in the city.
There's a time and place for it.
Okay,
We're
but-
commenting about the
No,
resolution.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, but I please want that on the record. I've asked you.
Oh, okay, you have good and welfare to do that, thank you.
Not good and welfare, not anymore.
Okay. All right. Any other comments from the public? Okay, we'll close that item.
Item number 3 is a resolution authorizing transfer of funds for the 2025-2026 fiscal year.
I would like to make a motion to amend item number 3, to change the second line of the budget code from A1410.51102 to A7141.51102.
Who will second?
I will.
All right.
Councilmember Johnson? Yes. Councilmember Ennis?
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt?
Yes.
Vice President Fiamara? Yes. President Finn?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for catching that, Brennan. So this item is to transfer money within the budget for the ice arena to cover a promotion for an employee in the ice arena who was recently promoted. This transfer provides the funds needed to support the associated salary increase.
Okay, do we have comments from the council? Mike?
Sure, I'll just, sometimes it's very nice to give some increases to some places where we had some good success stories. 3 years ago, the ice arena lost $95,000, and this past year, we were plus $165,000. So that has a lot to do with the employees at the ice arena, so I just wanted to, let everybody know that it was a good success story over there.
That's great. Any other comments from the council? Comments from the public? Okay, thank you. We'll close that.
Item number 4 is a resolution authorizing the city manager to purchase bunker gear for the Long Beach Fire Department under a New York State contract.
Okay, so this item is to purchase new bunker gear for the fire department. The fire department is in need of purchasing 19 new sets of bunker gear, probably in need of more than that, but right now, 19 new sets of bunker gear for its members to replace sets that have outlived their useful lives. 15 of them will be going to the volunteers and 4 to the paid firefighters. The purchase will be made through a State of New York Office of General Services contract with High Tech Fire and Safety, Inc., for a total of $78,318.81. Funds are available in the Fire Protection, Safety, and Budget line, and I have Joe Miller here if you have any further questions regarding this item.
Okay, do we have questions from the council?
I'll just say something. I'm glad we're doing this. The safety of our firemen means it's the safety of our citizens, so I'm glad we're doing this.
Chris has a question.
Joe, I got a question for you. I researched this a little bit. The bunker gear, is it just the pants and the jacket? No boots, right? Or helmet?
I think it's in the middle.
Up. There you go.
No, it's, for this purchase, it's bunker pants, the jacket, and boots.
Okay. So it's actually, I looked up, and like the national average is like 3,500 pants and jacket.
Usually ensemble altogether is
yeah.
about $5,000.
No, that's what I was going. It's $3,500 to $6,000 with
Yeah.
without the boots. So it's I think whoever procured it did a great job. So
Thank you.
if that was you, you did a good job.
I'll take all the credit.
All right.
Any other comments from the council? Do we have comments or questions from the public? Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
I will close that.
Item number 5 is a resolution confirming the appointment of a corporation counsel and authorizing the city council to enter into an employment contract with the corporation counsel.
So as mentioned earlier, our corporation counsel is retiring. This resolution will allow us to enter into a contract with the new corporation counsel. It allows us to enter into a contract with Greg Kalnitsky for a 3-year employment contract with him. Greg is very bright and talented, has worked here before, brings with him a deep knowledge of general municipal law, zoning, and land use, not to mention that he worked here for many years, and knowledge of Long Beach is invaluable when you have this role. Again, I'd like to thank Frank for his service over the past year and past couple of years. I'm sure Greg will prove to be a tremendous asset to the city. Again, Frank has been a wealth of knowledge for me and a great mentor in this role. Thank you.
Okay. We have comments from the council. Mike?
Sure. Just again to say thank you to Frank, and also Frank has recommended Greg in the highest order, so a recommendation from Frank means the world for us. So again, thanks to Frank, and we welcome Greg.
Anybody else? I'll just add to that myself. Spoken with Greg quite a bit over the last few years, and as Dan said, and I'm sort of echoing it here, but institutional knowledge of not only the city of Long Beach, but City Hall, the inner workings. I feel that we're in good hands, and with Frank's imprimatur on it, I think it just adds to the package. So I'm glad that this is going to happen. Okay, I thought you said you weren't going to be here.
Happy New Year and congratulations
Happy New
to the
Year.
winners and the reappointments. I'm actually kind of surprised. I guess people retire, and I just felt like Mr. DeCranis just got in here. I just want to. This is the first I'm hearing of the retirement and the new appointee. I just want to express concerns for Greg Kalnitsky. I have no personal issue with him. I don't know him. I've met him at a couple of these things. But I do know that he was corporate counsel for Jupiter, which is the battery energy storage systems that they were putting in Glenwood Landing. So I don't know what that means for us or for our community, but I'm dead against them. I think they're dangerous and hazardous, and my group does everything to fight against them. So I just want to make sure that you all know he worked for Jupiter, and I'm curious to know what his stance is on BESS and turbines and keeping home rule here, because my spidey senses are going up. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Yeah. It's a fair question, and the answer I'll give you is I've had discussions with Greg about it, and first of all, the council makes the decisions as to what's going to happen, and the corporation council makes sure that we follow the legal parameters so that it works.
Well, they follow what you say, right? You don't.
That's exactly what I just said, that the city council makes the decisions. Not only that, if there's a conflict of interest, he'd have to recuse himself, and obviously it wouldn't be from the city. So I don't think we're going to have that problem.
Well, the problem.
In fact, I know we're not going to have that problem.
Well, all right. I'm not contradicting you or anything, but I'm just saying, like, when we're asking for representation in some of these meetings, like I plan to go up later and talk about TOH, you know, is it a conflict that he's friends and, you know, collaborating and working with these people? And I don't know. I don't know where there could be an issue, but I just feel a little concerned about it. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Duly noted. I mean, obviously, the legal profession is going to have a great deal of that interactions with different people who represent different clients across the board. Okay. Any other comments from the public? From the public, yes. Hi.
I'd like to congratulate Greg on his appointment. Greg is a neighborhood kid. I say neighborhood kid because he grew up around the block from me, and he knows what he's doing. He's bright. He has great ties with Long Beach, and he is concerned for the people. I'm happy that you are hiring him. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Did you send me something? Yeah. Sorry.
Wanted to wait till you acknowledge.
Thank you.
Just wanted to rise to thank DeCranis. Prior to him being a judge in Long Beach, he was a business owner, always helping out the union with John Mooney and CSEA and donating to many things that we had as a former Long Beach CSEA member for 23 years. Plus, and just want to thank you. Thank you for what you did as a judge, helping a lot of people out, and working with them, giving them opportunities to correct different things. Many people from the neighborhood and around the city of Long Beach, and being a corporation counsel here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being a public servant and all of the different, you know, your resume is impeccable. You know, multiple different levels, and to hear you going on to something else, you can't stop DeCranis, you know, so congratulations, and may God continue to bless you, and thank you for what you have given to our city. And I wanted to make sure I rise and say that to you before you depart. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, James. Denise?
Good evening, Denise Ward, Ohio Avenue. Frank, I just want to wish you well in your retirement. You've done a lot of wonderful things here in the city, and I think that you're leaving your mark in a very, very good way. And I want to thank you then for recommending Greg to replace you as our corporation counsel, because I think it is a good appointment. Just as the woman had said, you know, Greg is a really down-to-earth, very friendly guy, but he also is a very good, he always excels as corporation counsel. I had the opportunity to work with him in the county, and he excelled there. So I think that he is somebody that will put his heart and soul into a city that he loves, and he'll make decisions that will benefit all of us and make the city even better. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Denise. Any other comments? All right, thank you. We'll close that then.
Item number 6 is a resolution authorizing the city manager to purchase 4 monitor defibrillators and enter into a preventative maintenance agreement.
So as mentioned, this item allows the fire department to purchase 4 new monitors and defibrillators and an accompanying 4-year maintenance contract from Zoll Medical for a total of just over $251,000. These items will replace 4 outdated units, 2 of which are non-serviceable. They passed their useful life and no longer serviceable by the company that made them. A grant from Nassau County Legislator Patrick Mullaney will fully cover the cost of these items. I would like to thank Pat for this generous grant and appreciate all that he does for Long Beach. Thank you, Pat. And Joe Miller is here if you have any further questions on this item.
I'd just like to.
Yeah.
I don't have any questions. I just wanted to thank Legislator Mulaney. For those of you who don't know him, he's the tall, handsome guy in the back hiding over there. So thank you very much. It was very generous.
Why did you point to James?
They're sitting next to each other. But thank you, Legislator Mulaney. It was a very good gift to the city. Thank you.
And I'd like to just ditto that. Pat's a great friend. I've known him a long time. He does great things no matter what, but as a legislator, this is very important and very important for Long Beach. Thank you, Pat.
I guess we're all thanking Legislator Mulaney. No, thank you, Pat. It's a great gift. And Joe, can you just highlight what this means for the city, getting these four, exactly what they do, just so everybody understands?
Absolutely. It's a great win for the city to get 4 brand new ones. The ones we have right now, like we said, 2 of them are expired, that they have outlived their life expectancy, where we can't replace anything anymore. There is no more service that can be done to them. The other ones we have are all over 10 years old, if not more. And all this will help us benefit the city, the residents, in protecting them. I'm going to have Scott explain exactly what the monitors do. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Good evening. So these
Hi,
are
Scott.
monitored defibrillators. They're not like the defibrillator hanging on the wall outside. These are true medical equipment, the same that are used in emergency rooms in the hospital. Obviously, they do 3-lead, 5-lead, and 12-lead EKGs. 12-lead are very important. They detect what we call a STEMI, which is a life-threatening cardiac arrhythmia that needs immediate to go to a cardiac catheterization lab that Mount Sinai South Nassau has. So we're able to detect that because you have 90 minutes to get that patient into the cath lab, or, things can really turn bad. They monitor the blood pressure. They monitor the oxygen level in the blood. When a patient is intubated, it monitors that to make sure they're intubated properly and they're getting enough oxygen. It does temperature, as well as has an external pacemaker. So if we have a patient that heart rate is very slow and we can't increase it with medication, we can actually, like people have pacemakers built into them, this machine is an external pacemaker, and with the pads we put on it, we can increase their heart rate to keep them alive until we can get them to the hospital. So these are a very important equipment. We're getting 4 of them, 3 for our 3 ambulances, and 1 will go on the Career Advanced Life Support Engine. So they are important. Like Joe said, 2 of ours are not serviceable anymore, and 2 are over 10 years old. So this is a great purchase for the city, more importantly for our residents. We just had recently a cardiac arrest, one of our members' fathers that was brought back from being in full cardiac arrest, and he was home within 2 weeks, and he's fine. So
From an AFib?
these are important for us to have for our residents.
Right.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. Scott, a quick question. I'm not sure if you know the answer, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot. You just mentioned somebody being saved. Approximately how many people per year do you think would be, could be saved? I mean, it's...
Well, this year we had at least 2 that I'm aware of. Both very good success stories, one being a local doctor in town that might have delivered a lot of people's children, and one being one of our members' own fathers, that our member was doing CPR on his father. So every...
Right. No.
Actually did CPR on his father.
But as Joe said, we do use them. They take people's blood pressures. We take their pulse oximetry. We take their temperature with it. It does more than just the cardiac, but obviously that's the most important function.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bonus. I mean, one life saved is well worth the money as far as I'm concerned, so thank you.
Anybody else on the council?
I guess I have to say thank you to Pat Mulaney, too, for this life-saving technology, and we're very lucky to have this in the city.
All right. Thank you, Pat. I'll get on the train and say it as well. I have personal firsthand experience, not myself, but my family. Someone brought back because of those many, many years ago, over 40 years ago, but it doesn't matter once you bring somebody back, and it's such a great thing to have. So I appreciate what you guys do. Thank you very much. We have comments or questions from the public. Okay, we'll close that one.
Item number 7 is a resolution authorizing settlement of certiorari proceedings.
So this item is a proposed settlement of a tax certiorari proceeding with Stop and Shop Supermarket Company, LLC. It involves the city making 3 payments totaling $340,000 to cover 7 years of alleged overpayments, as well as a reduction of the assessed value from $650,000 to $500,000. That is not the valuation of the property. That's the equivalent of $22.1 million property value. As part of the agreement, the company would agree not to further grieve their taxes through tax year 28-29. Funds are available in the judgments and claims budget line. I have Ray Flammer here if there are any other questions, but I remind everyone that there is a limit as to what can be discussed without going into executive session, as the matter is a pending litigation issue.
Okay. Do we have questions from the council? Do we have questions or comments from the public? Good job, Ray. I will close that. Thank you.
Item number 8 is a resolution authorizing settlement of an action brought by Ricky Joshua Benny versus City of Long Beach et al.
This is another sensitive item that would require us going into executive session if there's significant questions. The item authorizes the city to enter into a settlement agreement with Ricky Joshua Benny for the amount of $1.5 million, of which approximately $240,000 to $270,000 will be paid by the city. The balance will be paid by the insurance company. You have all been briefed on this matter. And Frank DeCranis is here if you have any further questions. But again, I will remind everyone that this is active litigation, so we need to go into executive session depending on the nature of the questions.
Questions from the council?
Just a confirmation, what year did this occur? Are you allowed?
I'm not sure of the year, Mike. It's a 2020 index number, so sometime before 2020.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else with a comment from the council? My own comment is that we've been briefed on it by the Corporation Council, and I have confidence in his judgments on it. And what happened, obviously, we can't discuss it here, but we're in good hands with this decision, I believe. Comments from the public?
I know you can't go into the details of it, but I would just say that it was, to me, a horrific situation and unfortunate situation that took place in our city. And I'm happy if he and his family is in agreement with it. But again, sometimes you can't pay for certain things that have happened to you, and how and why they happen to you. So again, I know you guys can't go into the details, but to see his name and this resolution on here for settlement, it looked like the family has come to a conclusion that they want to settle with the city and their attorneys. And again, it's just very unfortunate, and with the city council do know about the details. I pray that something like this never happen again to anyone in our city, and that we care for everyone so we don't have to make settlements like this because of situations that happen like this to one of the residents of Long Beach. So thank you for settling, and it's okay with the family, but unfortunate, it was a horrible situation.
Thank you. Any other comments from the public? Oh, okay. I didn't see you over there, sorry.
Yeah, so I understand that you can't really discuss details. I will say that I did read a little bit about it, and the year was 2018. I'm just wondering if, you know, we so often settle instead of bringing things to court, and I know that the answer is because it will be more expensive to bring it to court and maybe longer. But in this case, did we use our own lawyers, or did we have to get outside counsel?
Eileen, this was outside counsel. They were hired on the outset of this when the claim was first brought, and it's been outside counsel through the whole time, and they're settling it now.
Yeah, that's 7 years of outside, that's, I always come up about the money. And that 7 years of outside counsel probably cost a lot of money besides this $1.5 million. I don't know the details of the case. I trust that this man, deserves it, and it's a terrible story, but can't we use our own lawyers sometimes? Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other comments from the public? Okay, we'll close that one, and we have item number 9, which is added to, okay, go ahead.
Item number 9, which was added by unanimous consent, is a resolution authorizing transfer of funds for the 2025-2026 fiscal year.
Very sorry, I wasn't trying to usurp your authority.
So this item authorizes transfer of funds to cover the purchase of paid vacation accruals for the Water Department employees as per the city's contract with the CSEA. The approximate $11,500 will be transferred from the Water Fund contingency budget to the termination budget line accordingly. Again, this has to be done separately from other ones because it is Water Fund employees, so it has to come out of the Water Fund. So that's why we're doing it. If you have any further questions, I'd be happy to field them.
Questions, comments from the council? Questions or comments from the public? Okay, we'll close that.
On to the voting.
All right, on to the voting.
Yes. Item number 1, a resolution confirming the reappointment of 2 members of the Zoning Boards of Appeals of the City of Long Beach. Who will introduce and move for the adoption of this item?
I will.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Innes.
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt.
Thank you, Rocco and Wanda, yes.
Vice President Fiamara.
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes, I appreciate the expertise that you both bring to the zoning board. Thank you.
Item number 2, a resolution confirming the reappointment of 2 members of the Planning Board of the City of Long Beach. Who will introduce and move the adoption of this item?
I will.
I'll second it.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Innes.
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt.
Thank you, Andrea and Joseph, yes.
Vice President Fiamara.
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes, this is a significant part of our city, the planning board. And thank you for what you guys are going to do.
Item number 3 is a resolution authorizing transfer of funds for the 2025-2026 fiscal year. Who will introduce and move the adoption of this item?
I will.
Second.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Ennis.
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt.
Yes.
Vice President Fiamara.
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes.
Item number 4, a resolution authorizing the city manager to purchase bunker gear for the Long Beach Fire Department under a New York State contract. Who will introduce and move the adoption of this item?
I will.
I'll second it.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Ennis.
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt.
Yes.
Vice President Fiamara.
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes.
Item number 5 is a resolution confirming the appointment of a corporation counsel and authorizing the city council to enter into an employment contract with the corporation counsel. Who will introduce and move the adoption of this item?
I will.
Second.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Ennis.
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt.
Yes.
Vice President Fiamara.
Yes.
President Finn.
Congratulations on your retirement, Frank, and welcome aboard, Greg Kalnitsky. Yes.
Item number 6 is a resolution authorizing the city manager to purchase 4 monitor defibrillators and enter into a preventative maintenance agreement. Who will introduce and move the adoption of this item?
I will.
I'll second.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Innes.
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt,
Thank you, Legislator Mullaney, yes.
Vice President Fiamara,
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes.
Item number 7, a resolution authorizing settlement of certiorari proceedings. Who will introduce and move in adoption of the item?
I will.
I'll second it.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Ennis,
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt,
Yes.
Vice President Fiamara,
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes.
Item number 8 is a resolution authorizing settlement of an action brought by Ricky Joshua Benny versus the City of Long Beach et al. Who will introduce and move the adoption of this item?
I will.
Second.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Ennis,
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt,
Yes.
Vice President Fiamara,
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes.
Item number 9 is a resolution authorizing transfer of funds for the 2025-2026 fiscal year. Who will introduce and move the adoption of this item?
I
Oh, Mike will.
I will.
Second.
Second.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Ennis,
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt,
Yes.
Vice President Fiamara,
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes.
The city manager's personnel report has been filed by the city clerk, who will make a motion to close the meeting.
I will.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Ennis,
Yes.
Councilmember Reinhardt,
Yes.
Vice President Fiamara,
Yes.
President Finn.
Yes. Now on to the fun part. I look forward to. I read it, but I said it. Thank you. Denise Ford. Come on down.
Finally, once in my life, I'm on time or early, and here I am with advice. Actually, my comments are general. I just want to welcome the new members to our city council, and I want to thank you, Michael, for all of you, for choosing to run and to put your time and effort into running the city and helping to keep it great and make it even better, for want of a better word. I really think that this is going to be a new era, and I'm looking forward to seeing what wonderful things you're going to accomplish for all of us. Frank, once again, thank you very much for serving. You've done a lot for us, and thank you. I do want to publicly, though, for myself, I want to thank both Roy Lester and John Bento for their service as well to the city. I think that, Brendan, you were right. We don't always get along, so that's politics, that's government for you. But, they did serve the city very well, and they did a lot of good things. And I was, in a way, I'm sure that a lot of people are sorry to see them go, but they left a good mark themselves, here. And I wish them well in whatever they want to do. Also, my last comment would be, Michael, you talked about the ice arena and how we went from a negative to now making money there. And that was the effort on the part of the city council working with the people at the rec, especially the employees. And you're creating it, making it a better jewel than what it is. And, that I think that we have to recognize, and we always do, the work, the effort, and just the dedication that our city employees have, that will always listen to what we have to say and always try to work to make everything better. And for me, I don't really skate, but I do go to the pool. And I have to say that, the pool, I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't want a lot of people signing up to start swimming because I like my pool. But I have to say that when you look at our city, the recreation area, it is something that brings people together. And I go there a lot. And for me, it is like everybody's happy place. And, just the people that go there to swim, it's, like everybody's exercise, but it also, like, everybody seems to be very friendly, very social. And I want to thank you very much for getting a new heating system for the water and as well as for the building, which is, very, very important because we've had couple of cold days. But I think that probably what really makes the rec, and especially the pool area, very, very special are the employees that work there. Because when we come in, they're sitting at the front desk or they're somewhere working, and they're always very kind, they're always considerate, they're very friendly, and they're very respectful. And if people have any comments or complaints, they do take them. And I think that that's something that says a lot about what our city is about. And I really want to thank all of them because it always makes, my experience there so much better. And I think that that's something that we all could recognize, that how wonderful our CSEA members are. And my last pitch for the pool is, please, this year, when you close it down, either get a new liner, get rid of the liner, and get something new for that pool, because it's a little bumpy when you start walking along the lanes. But thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing wonderful things. Thank you.
Oh, wow, you timed that perfectly. Thank you very much for your work for the county, for Long Beach, all your efforts over the years. We can't thank you enough. We thank you a lot, but it's not enough. We thank you for what you did. And I'm glad you bring up the rec, because as a guy who grew up in Long Beach, playing rec baseball there, all the way through old man softball, what a great place to play ball and then to go to swim and everything. I think we got it great here. I think being by the bay is awesome. So thank you. I think that both Bendo and Lester are having a good time somewhere, right? Not as much fun as we're having, but I think they probably got a margarita or something wherever they are. So, and if they're watching on YouTube, shame on them, right? Ron Paganini. Sorry, I'll get on this side. I'm sorry, I'm used to being over there. Hi, Ron.
Ron Paganini, Long Beach. Hello, everybody.
Hi,
I don't know
Ron.
Tracy and George, and welcome back, Mike. All right, let's get down to business here. Meaning the people, we just want what was the revenue and what was, what you made on the board, the beach park this year. And I don't know if you have the numbers now. Listen, I'm very impressed. We're all impressed with the $640,000 that you made extra coming in. But then again, last year was close to $2 million. The year before that was, $1 million and change. It's always $1 million, you know what I mean? We haven't been breaking even for a long time. Even was good when we broke even. And that went on a long time. But I remember when we were making money. So, I mean, like I said, I'm looking for numbers. I'm looking for revenue. I'm looking for expenditures. And basically the overall, what we made. The overall, the final. So with the revenue and the expenditures, how much did we make? $1 million? $2 million? Even? I don't know if you have these numbers. So it's up to you it's your time to talk.
I'm just going to say one thing. I'm pretty sure we can't make a finalization of those numbers until May and June when we sell passes because of the breakdown in the fiscal year, but Dan will answer it better.
No, I think you said it right. We do the fiscal year from July 1st to June 30th.
Oh,
So we won't do that, but if we wanted to compare year over year, I could get that analysis from you. I know Enos has pretty much some good numbers on that. But year over year, we do. Remember, there's a lot of costs to the beach that even go outside the summer. So, to do it properly, we do it as a fiscal year, and we'll get those numbers
So
to you.
during the budget time, you mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll compare what we have already, but really we wouldn't be able to do an analysis of the full fiscal year until the full fiscal year is over, which would be June 30th. But we could do a year-over-year analysis of our summer-over-summer analysis.
No, you don't have to do it now. You could wait.
I'll tell you
know
what,
I mean?
though. I think we're going to sell more beach passes in the early going, like seasonal passes.
Well, you know what? The overtime, there was a lot of overtime wasted as far as I'm concerned over the years. If you cut that in half, what you were using, and you're making more money, you might be close to even, which is like almost a miracle. So I'm really, thinking positive about the beach park, because we need it. You know, if we could make money, you know, if you make $1 million, it can go towards taxes, you know what I'm saying? Keep us under the cap. That's what it's about. We got to make more money. And if we don't make more money, you know what happens every year, right? You know, all the unions get raises. That's $2 million. Every year is an extra $2 million. Every year is $2 million. So that's a big number. What happens is, over the last years, not you guys, I'm happy. But, you know, with all the last administration, it was like, you know, 1, 2, 3, kick, you know? Get in, that's 1. 2, make the money. 3, spend the money, and then you're kicked out. But not you guys. Listen, you did a lot of great things. I'm positive. And, you know, so I'm reading the budget now. I'm getting ready for the budget. So it's all about us who live here, our fathers, our grandfathers, and whatever, our family, our kids. You know, how far we're going to do. So anyway, that's what I'm about. And, you know, I'm with you. I work for the people. You work for the people. Right?
We are the people.
Right. So I'm working with you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron. Judy Vining.
I didn't mean to jump you on the top, on the item 9. I thought I was supposed to read it.
Hello. Is this on?
Hi, Judy. Hi.
Hi, how are you? Happy New Year. Welcome
Happy
to the
New
new
Year.
council members. Welcome back to the old ones. Thank you so much, Judge DeCranis. I don't know how else to say it other than Judge DeCranis, because that was my first vote for you. Thank you so much for all you've done. You've worked so well with Long Beach Aware. All these years you've helped us form a really good program that gets better because both you and Judge Klein have always been receptive to what we needed to make it better, and you guys have come up with some more incredible ideas than we have, so thank you so much. Again, congratulations to the new council, old council. We have a new beard, I think, that wasn't here last year, I'm not sure. Not touching that one. Again, we might not always agree on everything, but we can agree to disagree sometimes without it being personal and just have honest differences of opinion, which I'm sure we will have at some point. This is not about a difference of opinion. This is just to bring up something that I brought up a long time ago, which was, does the council itself have any policy in terms of alcohol density, in terms of what's oversaturation to you guys, what isn't? And again, I'm not asking you what to say. I'm just saying, do you have a policy that informs? What brought it to mind was the zoning board tonight being reappointed. And when I happened to look at some old zoning board, I guess minutes, you would say, whatever they are, actions, it seems in their purview to grant like an extension of a bar from, say, a service bar to however many hundreds of feet. And do they operate under what you guys want for the city in terms of that kind of stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll let the Corporation Council answer that.
Well, I'm not talking specifically about that one thing. I'm saying if you have a general guidelines and policies that all of your boards and employees follow, then there's an umbrella.
Well, I'll just say that the council, we make policies. We hire a city manager. The city manager appoints the members of the zoning board and now the planning board.
Right.
And ostensibly, our opinions, our values, our ideas, our initiatives are implemented by the city manager. Do we impact the zoning board or the planning board? No.
Not directly, right. I understand
make
that.
their
That's
own
kind of why I
decisions.
was asking you about
Yeah.
a policy or planning position, or whatever you would want to call it, so that the public as well as the people who work for you know what your really wishes are. Does that make any sense to you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah, I don't know the actual situation.
Procedure? I don't either. You're
explaining.
the lawmakers.
Yeah, all I can say is that I have faith in the zoning board to,
Again,
and
it's-
I think for the most part, they do a pretty good job.
no, please, do not misunderstand me. I am not
No, I just answering.
criticizing the
Right.
zoning board. I'm just asking if the dots are connected, is really what I'm asking.
It's about what?
She said the dots are connected.
You know, that's it. I'm just asking, I had asked you once before,
Right.
if you guys had some kind of general overall policy, and it seems like an opportune time to ask it, only because the planning board has just started, and you're looking at a visionary thing for overarching principles
Right.
for the city. So I wondered if you could
The
include
idea
something
is
like that in it.
The planning board, they follow the comprehensive plan, actually. That's what planning boards do.
Mhm.
So the comprehensive plan is, I'm sure you probably read it.
Yeah.
and, Stayed awake for the whole reading of it. I was the same. It's been difficult for me, but I'm only kidding. They follow what the ideas in the comprehensive plan are.
Okay. Again, I was just, again,
We don't
reiterating.
direct them.
Okay,
Right.
so is it something you might
Right.
consider?
Thank you.
No? I said, is it something you might consider? Talking about?
No, we don't discuss with the planning board or the
No,
zoning.
not the planning board, it's something the council might consider in terms of what your vision is for policy in terms of alcohol and marijuana in the city.
Alcohol and marijuana?
You got both now.
Alcohol is legal, I mean, obviously, right? So
Well, they're both legal.
They're both legal, right, yeah, of course.
They're both legal, we're not,
We don't make those laws, though.
no,
That's
I
the-
know, I'm
Right.
aware of that, and I'm not asking you to change the law, I'm just asking you, kind of, can you put your vision together so it informs going forward? That's all.
Okay,
And by the way, I will see you on the 26th, Mr. Finn. Yes?
I can't.
Are you the person who volunteered from the council to represent the council and the coalition?
Oh, we'll get someone there.
Okay. The 26th, I will send you the email.
Are we on Zoom or in person?
We're on Zoom.
On Zoom?
We're on Zoom, so
Okay.
we're talking about
All right.
an hour and 15 minutes on Zoom. But it's important to get your input and for you to
Send me an
hear.
email link and I'll take care of it.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Judy. James Hodge?
Just wanted to say again, thank also Harvey Wiesenberg. When I was working at the rec, did speak to him about the doors and not having automatic doors there for all of the seniors that was coming for water aerobics and all of those different things. And
Wait till you see our Instagram page.
Say again?
Wait till you see our Instagram
Yeah,
page.
no. Well, I took
We have
him
the
out.
great Stacy Sweet taking care of that.
Yeah,
Don't you
took
worry.
him out to breakfast the other day for his birthday. As you know, he's a second dad to me. This is his shirt. Actually, he made.
I love that shirt.
And yeah, he
He
made.
said he's going to get me one.
Okay. Well, what else? Because you're going to take my time. Give me
You
10
wanna-
seconds
I
back.
yield your
No,
time back.
I know.
I know,
Okay,
I
I
know,
got
I know,
you.
right.
So, no, again, I just wanted to rise to really say, even Andrea, she represents the community on the board. And I can't reiterate enough that when you're picking people to these boards, that it just represents community. This is something that I've been up here with multiple administrations, not just Republican administration, but Democrats also, because I believe that it's very important for everybody in the city to feel as they belong and they see. A lot of kids replicate what they see. And we have a great police commissioner, but in 80, and of course, he's been handling what was put in his hands. Over 80 police officers, probably in the last 3 years, probably 30 police officers more been hired and not one black. And some people say, well, they got to take a test. Well, everybody got to take a test. That's right. I don't want you to think I want somebody hired because they're black, but there are brackets. There's hundreds in each bracket, and it's who you pick. There's never been an African-American paid fireman in the history of Long Beach. I can go on and on and on, but my message is that when we look at the departments, when we look at commissions and boards, some things you can't make necessarily a decision about. But some things you can. You know, you can say, this is what I want. As my leader, Judy Vining from Long Beach Aware, was saying, what is the message that you have so that others can implement it throughout the city on their boards and commissions? What message, what mission statement that you give that this is kind of how we feel about alcohol, this is how we feel about this, or crime, or this is how we feel about education. What message is the city council unit giving out to the commission so they can say, we have a job to do, we'll do our job, but let's see what our city council is saying. So I say to you again, diversity is very important. Let's not just talk about it on special months like Black History or Martin Luther King days and say that we all are inclusive. We love everybody, but when you have a decision to put a program together, it does not reflect that. When you have an opportunity to pick someone, it's not that I just called a black lady and she said no. It's almost like I got a black friend. Well, the thing is anybody on those boards? And so again, I thank you, Finn, and you're the president again, so we'll be arguing again this year, but good argument. It's good and healthy, and I thank you again like last year. Thank you for indulging me. Thank you for, again, being here in the city, and we'll continue holding everybody accountable. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Christina Kramer.
Hello again.
Hi.
So I just want to, make sure that you understand that I'm not against Mr. Kalnitsky. I'm totally willing to give him an opportunity. I only come up here to bring a concern because my family and the people that I work with truly love Long Beach. Like, we're pro Long Beach 100%. We love the beach, the boardwalk, the West End, the bars, the restaurants. We don't want to leave here. That's why we're always up here, just making sure that, everything is above board.
That's exactly why I'm sitting here right now.
Yeah, so I don't want it to be that Protect Our Coast is against our new the council. That's not it at all. I just wanted to raise that concern. And in case I didn't say it before, Dan, you know that I think personally you are the best city manager we've ever had. And I'm very grateful that Tracy, Mike, and George are on the council. And I truly feel that this will be the best council that Long Beach has had, and that it will be in my lifetime. So extremely supportive. So I don't want that to be misinterpreted in any way. But the other reason why I'm here is because Town of Hempstead is having a city council meeting on
13th.
February 13th at 10 a.m.
February?
I'm sorry, January 13th,
right, yeah.
January 13th, 10 a.m. And their best moratorium has expired, and they're looking for another moratorium, probably 6 months or a year. I'm not up to date on that. But, as a representative of Protect Our Coast, I'm going to speak, but I think it would mean more if one of you here might go to that meeting and speak on behalf of Long Beach, because Warwick just went up on, the Warwick Best went up since 2023. It's been their third best fire, and they want to put these all over Long Island and New York City, and Long Beach abuts against the town of Hempstead. So I think it would be great if we could have at least one representative from Long Beach to go to that meeting and speak up and support a moratorium, but maybe extend themselves and ask for a battery energy storage system ban. So that's it. Thank you.
Thanks. Obviously, we're opposed to the BESS. We've said that before. We'll say it again. I won't speak for Tracy and George because they're new on the council, but I've talked to them off.
Well, they've both been supportive of
they
our
are.
mission, so I know that
as-
they're also
As a council,
opposed to
we
it.
are we are opposed to the best storage facilities, and,
I know, but saying it at their meeting might mean something a little stronger.
yeah, okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Eileen Hessian. That's not my phone. Find my phone.
First of all, I think you got new microphones, did you?
No, I think they're the same. I'm just talking louder.
Oh, well, very good. We can hear you. Not
You
just
could- you
you,
could always
we
hear
always
me.
hear you,
Yeah,
but
I know.
anyway.
A lot of people have said that.
I just want to read a statement. We'd like to congratulate George Ennis, Tracy Johnson, and Michael Reinhardt on their victories in November. We wish them all the best. With the council meeting scheduled for December 16th having been canceled, many of us did not have the opportunity to thank John Bendo and Roy Lester. Tonight, we wish to recognize them for their service to our community. Thank you for the time, energy, and dedication that public service requires in serving the residents of Long Beach. Although you're not able to be here with us tonight, we hope you're listening. John and Roy, thank you, and we wish you the very best in your next chapter. Thank you.
Thank you. Thomas Madonna? Madonna. Okay, thanks.
Good evening, guys. Just want to thank you guys for what you do. I appreciate it. I know it could be a thankless job. Congratulations to the newest members. My name's Tom Madonna. I've been a resident of Long Beach for about 10 years now. I'm a battalion chief in the FDNY. I've been on the job for about 25. So I'm speaking from experience, but I'm also speaking from a place of concern as a citizen, okay? I understand fire and life safety is important to you. George, you brought it up. And it's by no means an attack on the volunteers. We need them. They do a great job, and they're a very important part of the community. But I've come to my attention over the last couple of years, been writing down the manpower on the paid engine to sometimes what I see is an unsafe level. All right, I understand the other day there was a fire. Earlier in that day, there was one member on that engine company, the guy driving. There's no way he's putting out a fire. For that fire, there was two members, the chauffeur driving it and the officer. He can no way safely go in that building and put out a fire or rescue a person, okay? I understand financially it may be an issue where we have to man the ambulance. There needs to be a better way, okay? We're putting those guys in a horrible situation and the people in this community in a horrible situation. I understand the volleys will get there. There's a birthday party, there's a holiday, they're working, they may not get there. We need to be better. This is Long Beach, right? This is a huge population. Most of the country doesn't have this. Those numbers are made for rural areas where you can have a 14-minute response. We're highly populated. The biggest buildings in Nassau County. These guys do more runs than some of the engine companies in New York City. There's no way we could allow this to keep going on. You guys got to figure out a way. At least get the minimum standing where these guys go in a building safely. My kids could be on the second floor. Those guys are not legally allowed to go in that building and get us with one or two guys on there. You can't do it. And what's going to happen? They go in and they need help and nobody's coming? It's not right. Just you guys, please, I know it's financially is a difficult thing. Try. Just try. Keep a minimum standing on there. Work with the union. Work with the IAFF and try to get a better number. There's a couple of firemen in this room. I'm sure they'll tell you the same thing I'm telling you. Okay? On another note, okay? I heard these words echoed tonight, and I'm going to piss people off, and that's okay. My wife's Hispanic. My kid's Hispanic. Don't ever judge them by the color of their skin, by their character. Okay? By their character. That's all I ask. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Dale Greenstein.
I have great concerns for my block, 500 West Olive Street. This should be Chris's concern too. There is a house at 545 West Olive Street. The front door has been opened for 8 months.
Did anybody call on a health check?
I will give you the background. The post person at the time realized that mail wasn't picked up. She got in touch with the police department, and they had to do whatever they had to do. They got into the house. There was a gentleman there that was not living. I don't know what happened. I'm going to assume that they had to, quote, break down the door, or whatever way they do it. That door is opened. I don't know if anyone is living there. I don't think so, because I would think that as cold as it's been, that door would probably be closed. That house is 2 houses from you. I have concerns for what's going on, because last winter, the house on Washington Boulevard and Olive Street, the southwest corner, there was somebody that got into the house and lived there while the people who normally live there were in Florida. And it took them a very long time to get the person that was living there out of the house. So the neighborhood people understand that they can get in houses on that block. Maybe somebody's living there, but I don't know. But the door is opened. It's an invitation. And honestly, I don't know why.
Did you call the police?
I did.
Oh, okay.
They said, okay.
All right. Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
I can comment so that if you
Sure.
know the house, I know the house you're talking about first.
It was a house I was brought home from the hospital to.
Wow.
I have great feelings about that
And you
house.
moved 2 doors
My
away?
father built it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I just letting you know, Roger's family, there was none, as you know.
Yes, I do
The
know.
house is in probate. The door is not open, it's a breezeway. The main door into the house is locked, and the county was in there, and then the auctioneer people last week bought the furniture, whatever was in the
I
house.
saw
They
that
bought- Yeah,
happening.
they bought the contents of the house, but there are 2 people on the block who check on the house quite often. It's that breezeway door, but the main door to the house is locked, and
The
it has a
front
seal from
door-
the county.
The front door is opened.
That's a storm door. The wood door behind it, I'm one of the people, I check on the house
Okay.
quite often. I used to check on Roger quite often as well, because I knew he had no family. I was the one who actually contacted the authorities that we thought he was dead because the mail was building up. So yeah, it's a breezeway door. That is not the entrance to the house. But the bigger concern is there's a tree growing through the back of the house, so you can walk in there anyway. Yeah. But it's in probate with the county. I believe, I don't like it, it's 2
opened-
houses away from me.
During the summer,
Mm.
I opened what I know to be a storm door,
Yeah.
and I could have walked in,
Yeah, but it's a
I
breezeway.
did not.
Yeah.
but I could have.
I'd get the commissioner right
I was
after
going to
you
say,
if I
Rich, we
saw
got to
it.
break and enter in here.
You know, I was worried because
I appreciate your concern, that's very nice of you. It's pretty amazing to be born on the block.
8 months,
And then
yes,
move a couple of doors down, that's pretty cool.
the house wasn't big enough for my mom.
And you?
So my father bought where I live,
Okay.
the land at auction, and he built that house.
You got a good dad.
Both of those pieces of property were bought at auction many years ago.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Linda Giles.
Linda Giles, Long Beach. Welcome to our new
Sorry.
council people. Hope you're going to do a great job. Just to reiterate a little bit of what Eileen said, it's really with a very heavy heart that I don't see two outstanding gentlemen sitting up there, not to take anything away from any of you. But I got involved in politics when I sat behind Roy Lester at council meetings before he was on the council. And he came with a binder full of information about the council meeting. He had researched everything. And I'm watching him and I'm saying, how does he do this? This is amazing. And I knew at that point that I had to put my heart and soul into getting him elected, and we did get him elected. And Mr. forget his name, had come up here and said about and said about finances, how we're doing better. And I mentioned this once before, but please remember, those of you who are listening, that if it wasn't for the past council, we wouldn't have been able to do a lot of things, because our credit rating, for those of you, I don't know if the new people know, but our credit rating was horrendous. And through the efforts of Roy and John and the other members of the council at that time, our credit rating is terrific, and we can borrow money at a good rate now. So I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to John and Roy for enabling you to do a decent job, and hopefully we will go on from that. Two little matters that I'd like to talk about. One is the parking study. Wondering if you've heard anything about the parking study?
We're waiting to have that meeting. We have a concluding meeting coming up. Conclusion meeting.
Okay, and you will present the results?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
Of course.
And also...
We're going to make some changes.
Great.
Yeah.
That's terrific. I mean, personally...
Put a parking meter in front of your house. Sorry about that, but,
No, no parking meters.
Just kidding.
No parking meters. Honestly, personally, I never have a trouble parking here. The people who have trouble parking here are the people who live in the buildings and the people who come for the summer. Anyway, a few months ago, I mentioned that there was a breach in the bulkhead on the bay, and just wondered if we had any update on that. I was by there the other day, and I noticed there's all kinds of fencing, so you can't even get near it. Just wondering what the status was.
So we're still having issues with FEMA, but we have given the contractor the ability to move forward regardless of where FEMA stands with the completing that area and a couple of other areas of the bulkhead to really tie it up, so that will be proceeding.
Wasn't this an issue with pipelines, gas lines?
There are areas throughout that project that have issues where utilities cross. But we've made it past most of that. That it's just some jet routing that needs to be done around the telephone lines, the gas lines, and the electrical lines.
All right, because it's a huge breach, and we'd have another flood over there. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Karen Riskin? Oh, Karen's not here. So I want to just say congratulations to the 4 new reappointees to the Planning Board and the Zoning Board. Thank you for your service and what you've done and what you're going to do in the future. And thank you to Tracy and George for joining our City Council, and for Mike for rejoining it. I see great things in the future, and thank you for your first meeting. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, I had a great time, especially the opening, giving the trophies out to the recipients of the Electric Light Parade. And I'm just thrilled to be here. Hope I can serve you all to the best of my ability, and I'm looking forward to working with everybody up here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brendan. Thank you all for having me, and I think we're going to have a really prosperous, successful year.
Great. All right, thank you for coming, everyone. We'll see you in was it January 20th for our second meeting of January. Please arrive home safely. Oh, you want me to